Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gators will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. The Pirates offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are...
And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Ali. Lets it go. Finds a man on the right. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and you've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a matchup between these two guys. I know they'll never go head-to-head, but David, you know they're trying to one-up each other.
Oh, this is head-to-head, and I'm watching everything you do, and I'm going to try to do it better. So I'm interested to see if anybody makes some mistakes and presses a little bit, knowing that dude's on the other side of the field.
You're right, David, because you know these guys are competitors, right? This is going to feel like a video game. The scoreboard is going to be lit up.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good. 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Gators in the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Fires to the right. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
It is perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Ali. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. Oh, it's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Right back to him on the ground. The Gators have a first down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ritter out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over the Royals. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to pass. It's Ali. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Off play action. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The expressway is wide open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Ali. Got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in an empty set. On second down, just keeps firing. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Into the end zone. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good right down the boulevard.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
after putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air, it's Ali. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Ali. Throws to the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, beat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they try. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
Trying to set the tone with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. The give to the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a split backfield. The back goes in motion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Scanning the field. It's Ali. Using his feet to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Trying to take it back. At the 20. He's out of bounds. He moves on a terrific return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the left. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The official says no good. Guy's still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Beard. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Ali. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. The Gators pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Gators will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to pass, it's Ali. Rolls it in. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Unloads quickly. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, ECU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Works the middle of the field. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get... Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. The Pirates are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. The RPO, it's complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Pirates are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to throw, it's Ali. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Using the quick game. And he's still running after the move. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Flips it out in the flat. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Ali. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that? Nice. On the 49-yard line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Motion from the offense. He wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Getting some heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Tackle is made after the first down. The Gators are on the move. To the aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give as they work on that clock. Gets away from one. He's got space. Hit the gas. Kid wide open ahead. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to throw. It's Ali. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown Pirates! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Got his man on the right. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a man on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. And Ryder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the East Carolina Pirates. Taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Terrapins will kick this deep to begin the game. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina Pirates offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's... It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Ball handed off. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Pirates will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Now, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It makes sense going for it here. They're kind of in that no man's opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with the slide. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Pirates. Strong game by this quarterback. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
7, Maryland, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Terrapins offense gets their first crack now. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. He's going to hand this off. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
First and goal, Maryland.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Brings up second down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He's hit as he throws it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris,
he'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Pirates will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass complete on the crosser. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And that's a first down.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated.
10, East Carolina.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Bringing nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle into the clear. The Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Terrapins pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 6th play of the drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Terrapins are going to keep this drive rolling. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Terrapins are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Terrapins. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
East Carolina, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the football.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Pirates will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
After 42 brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to 6. It's first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. No huddle now for the offense.
At the 17-yard line. Second down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh center downs for the offense after that first down completion. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Pirates will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the fifth time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot, they've got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
On the screen. Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll hand it off. Solid game. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Pirates move into the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out after an this could be.
Love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's escaping the pocket now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play on the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. With the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Pirates look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll give it to the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Touchdown.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now it's second down here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Terrapins will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Terrapins will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming in.
spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the East Carolina Pirates taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Pirates will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat.
Fires into traffic, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wants.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to pass, it's Ali. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, East Carolina.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, though.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. They want to run it left here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground with the counter. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Working that left side now. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to the running game. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down in bounds. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Ali. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they will score. Touchdown, East Carolina. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They go to the counter. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
10, East Carolina, 7.
Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Owls have their offense in high gear. Quick completion to the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Yard on that one. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Off play action. Swings it out to his running back. DB's right up on the receivers. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Gets down with the slide. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Looking to go up top on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They'll line up for a second down play.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They're going to throw it again. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Ali. Works the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, it's a reverse. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's Ali. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. And he's got it! Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second.
Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Back to throw, it's Ali. He's got the tight end. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking to pass on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide out in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Running through contact. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Looking to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pirates. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, East Carolina. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Let's go. Nothing warms my heart more than a big boy getting an interception and getting in the end zone and showing off why defensive linemen are the most athletic position on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Wants to fire on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The throw, and they can't make the connection. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field.
On to kick it away.
He's got great speed. Oh, how did he make that move? He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Shakes off the defender. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Dropping back, it's Ali. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The tag. Touchdown, ECU. And the stomping has commenced.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 28 to Jacksonville State.
Got it in the middle. It's Cobb.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Leaves it with the running back. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Coming after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's a live ball. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Feeling some heat.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. He'll do it himself. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. Slips through the line. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Final play of the quarter coming. The hand to the running back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off play action on 1st down. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The play action fake. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Nestles it in at the 35. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is his nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Line gets set, 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Pirates will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Getting some heat. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The back goes in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short, using the quick game. And the ball squirted out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell the DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys